everyone, welcome to the restaurant show. And I have one of my favorite chefs. This is the executive chef of Marley's Island Grill, executive chef Josh Castillo. Did I say that correctly?
Thank you so much for having me back.
Castillo, and I feel like that's the vibe when you're at Marley's. Like it's just fun.
It is. It's Caribbean.
Yeah.
It's Jamaican, Latin inspired, American-ish.
Yes, I love it.
A mixing pot of everything.
I love it, and the vibe there is very cool. If you guys haven't been there, you got to check it out. And we're actually going to talk about a few of the most popular things on the menu.
Yes, we made a couple little menu changes for the summertime.
Great.
One of our menu changes is our Caribbean-inspired jerk grilled ribs.
He brought me ribs. I love it.
I did. Queen of ribs. Yeah. I bring her ribs.
But I love it. Now, I'm telling you what, the smell of the ribs just filled up the room.
Yes.
What's the difference on your ribs than
what we do with
barbecue?
our ribs, well, there's 32 different herbs and spices that are involved in making it.
Wow.
That's including our sauce.
Yes.
And then also we pressure steam our ribs. So we rub them down the day before.
Technique. Yeah.
It is. And then the next day we actually put them in our pressure steamer and we steam them off for about three and a half hours. That way, you know, being in a kitchen, that steam is probably one of the worst burns you can ever get. So that steam actually helps get through all those pores and all that tissue from the ribs and gets that flavor deep down in there and breaks it down.
And you can see it is definitely falling off the bone. I love the this caramelization on it. And I love, of course, you have a slaw, which I love.
We have our island slaw, which is a ginger vinaigrette-based slaw. And then we have our yuca fries, also known as cassava.
Yes, and I know, Chef, that a lot of people will ask you about it. What exactly is it? Because these are so fantastic and so different.
It's a deep root vegetable. It's a cousin of the potato. It's a more starchier version of a potato.
And it looks just like it.
And it does.
And
then you have culantro aioli, which culantro is a cousin of cilantro, much more intense flavor, a little bit on the bitter side, but if you work it just right, you'll get an amazing flavor out of it.
Which you know he's going to, so you really get a different twist on, say, Southern barbecue, which a lot of places have in this area, and this is going to be something different with a little bit of just that island touch to it.
Absolutely.
Love it. Okay, so now we're going to go into this.
Now we're going to go to one of our new desserts. We have a Flan de Coco, pretty much AKA also known as coconut cream caramel.
Beautiful.
We've already started some of our base here, so we have actually a pound of cream cheese in here. We're gonna do a total of 14 eggs.
Oh my gosh. Is this what goes in this, or is this a
This is all the mixture to make this creme caramel.
And just this one size right
You'll
here?
You'll have two of them actually with our recipe.
You're doing recipe-wise right now. But
so recipe-wise, you can cut everything that I'm saying in half and come out perfect. So it's 30 ounces of cream of coconut, which you can use Coco Lopez, which is a really good popular brand. We have 32 ounces, liquid ounces of sweet condensed milk that we're gonna throw in there.
That's what's gonna give, you're not putting like sugar right into this.
No, we're gonna get to the sugar to actually for the crust, which actually gives you that golden color right on the top.
Yes, that's all this right here. Yes, all that. And that, when I was younger, and I learned, and there's different versions. Like we have a Filipino version of this, and we call it leche plan. So similar names, but this would always be the best part. You want to get all that extra juice.
Oh yes.
But this is so decadent and so full of richness. I love it. Okay, but I do notice the cream cheese is a little bit different.
It is.
So what does that do
Because the
for
cream cheese actually gives you a very smooth, silk-like texture.
Right.
Almost like people would think of a cheesecake.
Yeah, beautiful.
So we're kind of melding two different styles together and making a beautiful baby.
I love it. Beautiful baby.
So then we have all of our ingredients in here. I added about a tablespoon of vanilla extract, and I also added a little dash of cinnamon and another 32 ounces of the evaporated milk.
And before we started, y'all, he did the immersion with the immersion blender just to get that cream cheese broken down also. Now this, Chef, while you're mixing that up.
So this is how you make this right over here.
Yeah, these are the two things. So you start with this, and this is a combination of what?
Sugar and water.
Sugar and water.
So you put that right over your stove, and while you're cooking it at about medium-low heat, and you'll start getting all those bubbles, making your nice hard caramel, you'll start to notice that there'll be some sugar spots that'll actually jump up on the edge of that. So a nice little cooking tip would be to take a pastry brush and soak it in water, in a cup of water. And as you start seeing that sugar come up, you go ahead and pastry brush and base the rim, so then the sugar doesn't burn.
And it'll dissolve it.
And then it'll evaporate as well, because it's still in the cooking process.
And what you have to do when you are heating up is you want to keep moving it around. And that's how we ended up with this. I mean, that's like the good stuff right there. How long did that, I mean, it takes some patience.
It takes some patience. I've burned it up quite a few times myself, being a professional.
Exactly.
But it takes roughly about 10 to 15 minutes on nice low heat, consistently moving it around.
Beautiful.
And I'm gonna hit this one more time with this emulsion blender real quick.
So this is something that you're willing to try at home. It definitely takes some time. So
Yes.
what you would do is then you would pour this
and then I would
into
pour
here.
this mixture into here, and then
Okay.
I would put it in a double boiler, a double bath. So take a big pan,
Right.
put water in it, put this pan sitting in a
Just
nice
let it
little
cook
water
up.
bath, like
I
you're
love
taking
it.
a little bath yourself,
Nice little
and let it cook for about a good 2 hours in a convectional
Yeah,
oven
right.
at 350 degrees.
Beautiful. And this is what, and then you flip
And
it,
then
and
this
that's
is what you
come out
get.
with. All right,
You
let's
would-
see.
Perfect way. You have to let it sit at least overnight,
Okay.
and then you go ahead and flip it
he's
over on
like-
itself.
He's like, boom.
My tactical chef
Yes,
knife
I love
holster.
it. Oh my gosh, y'all, that looks absolutely delicious. And this is something, I mean, you guys are open for dinner, right?
We're open for
So-
dinner 7 nights a week,
7
starting
nights-
at 4 to 10.
And I know you have some great entertainment going, lots of family stuff going
We have
on right
entertainment 7 nights a week right now.
Right.
We have plenty of kids and toys for kids to do outside.
Yeah.
We have crab
Lots of
races on
things to do.
Thursdays is on Sundays.
love
And then
it.
we're gonna finish this off with some
now.
caramel sauce.
Oh my gosh.
And then
And
I
this
also-
is something, now even on your patio, because you have a whole entire
We have a-
new patio.
We have a brand new patio outside that sits another
so good.
60 people
I love
on
it.
the outside, God willing, if the weather permits.
Exactly, exactly. But either way, you're still going to be able to get this beautiful food. And this is even something, if you're coming by, because you can enjoy any of the desserts on the patio
Absolutely.
also. And of course, while having that great live entertainment.
Great live entertainment.
Now, Chef, and you also have the happy hour, which I got to put out there because it's
Happy
probably one
hour
of the best
and
happy hours
early
on the island.
bird,
Yep.
15 items on both menus, so
Yep.
there's a little something for everyone.
Exactly.
And tacos, enchiladas.
Everything.
We have our kettles, which are mussels, shrimp, the combo.
Yes, if you want
We have it all.
seafood, they have it all, and they have it with that beautiful island twist. Thank you so much, Chef.
Thank
I
you
really
so much for
appreciate it. I
having me.
love having you on, and we'll be back in just a moment.